Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So this layout I actually started at home, and as is my first layout of the month, I will explain to you, as I do in every other video coming up I'm sure, that I am actually away on holidays. I had such great plans to get these layouts done quickly and to organize myself, but it's the end of the school term, it is Christmas, it is holiday season. Time just ran away. So I have had to take my kit with me away on holidays, and I have had to get a little bit creative with setting up a recording space. So here I am at home. I'm using modeling paste, which is very, very similar, if not exactly the same as texture paste. And I'm using the fabulous stencil that came in this month's kit, and I am creating a little half page, diagonal half page of texturedness. It is not supposed to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be a bit bitsy. I want some bits to be thicker and more textured than others. Sometimes you can see the whole floral, sometimes you can't. That is totally fine in the design that I'm going for here. I want blank spaces. I want all the things. I then leave that to dry, and if I'm brutally honest, I then leave that to dry for many, many days, and I am now on my holiday. So at first I set this up here on a bed. So I am using a clothes era, and I am hanging out over top of a bed because the bed is white, and I thought that might work well. But of course you can quite clearly see the feet of the clothes era or the clothes dryer or the indoor clothes hanger, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to pop on a bunch of different watercolor paints, using water and paint, of course. And these are going to color match the little pie segments that I'm going to add on afterwards. And you can see the first little pie segment there. I was a little bit off with the placement of my watercoloring. I don't get it completely perfect, but it works. It's totally fine. So I'm going to keep going, keep working on this now, and remembering, I had this all planned out and remembering where I want the different colors to be. I do excuse this, please do excuse the screaming. I apologize for the chaos that's in the background. We are currently on holidays. It is 8:30 or after 8:30, 9 o'clock, but kids are out and they're playing and they're on the jumping pillows and they're riding their bikes and they're doing all of the fun kid things, much to Jack's horror because his parents are horrible and he has already been sent to bed. So as you can see, I am color matching as best that I can. I'm not waiting for each one to dry because ain't nobody got time for that. I am just getting it done. Oh wow, the screaming's coming closer. Yay for us. Unfortunately, this next color does go a little bit mucky, obviously because of that teal mixing in with the kind of light pink peachy color. I do actually go back once it's dried and add a little bit more of that color on top just to try and get that peach to sort of come out a bit more strongly as opposed to a mucky brown, because that's really not nice. I don't know why I kept going. I really should have stopped. But anyway, we do what we do. It's because I am stealing as much time as I can while my kids are off playing somewhere with my husband. Then some yellow, and then I do leave that to dry. And again, if I'm honest, it's at least a day, if not longer, before I get back into creating this layout. And then I change up my scene as well because I decide that on the bed is not super convenient. It wibbles, it wobbles, it's soft. It was never going to work. So now I am in at the table. I have concocted a new way to record, and obviously my lighting is a little bit yellow, but at least I am now sitting at a table, and that is quite nice. I've gone ahead and stuck down all those little triangular pieces so they are adhered, and I'm ready to roll. This is kind of like my background setting, and I'm ready to play with my photos and my ephemera and just get this going. So I took the two largest frames from the leaf sheet and cut those apart. I then joined them together with my 2 photos. These are 2 photos of my girlfriends and I. We were just having a wild night at home. It was not a wild night. We were just having fun, just girlfriends at home. And we started putting on some classic older tunes, like some Backstreet Boys and stuff like that, and just singing and dancing our little hearts out. Husbands are no longer allowed downstairs and we are here to play. And so again, I'm going with the tone on tone look, just like I did with the watercolor and the little pieces of pie. I dug through the leaves, I should say, and try to choose ones that had sort of matching color palette. Obviously they do have a bit of a mixture of their color palette, but I went with, there's certain tones more obvious in some leaves than others. So I definitely tried to pick those out on purpose to match in with the piece of triangle that I'm working with. I think it works. I liked it. I think it works. I then chose some word phrases and some love hearts from the chipboard and the stickers and the ephemera pieces that are also in those same tone on tone colours as well. And I was really happy with the way it kind of all worked together. The title is a little bit funny. It works, but it's a little bit off. You can see there's already an "and" stuck to my photo. When I was sort of trying to figure out where the title was going to go, it stuck onto the photo and I couldn't get it off, so that is where it is. So the title is going to be Just Sing and Party Time, which doesn't quite work. Maybe I didn't need the word time. Maybe I could have said Just Sing and Party, but I'd originally done Just Party and I didn't like that either. So it's getting closer. Maybe if it was just singing and partying time. Anyway, it is what it is and I'm rolling with it. It works. It's fine. We're moving on, okay? Don't dwell. So I'm sticking these down. Again, if I had if I wasn't on holidays and I had all my supplies, I would use wet glue to stick all this on. These stickers are old. They got donated to my work and they were going to get thrown in the bin. So I was like, no, we don't throw away stickers. I shall have those. But of course I have to stick each one with my ATG gun because I didn't bring my glue because I didn't want it to spill in my bag while we were driving on our holiday. So it is a bit of a pain, but we work with it. We do what we can. So then once this title is down, which it almost is, I've just got to put down the word P and then the letter P and then the word time, and we are done. I do like that the sing and time is in that same kind of tealy blue. That's why I wanted to put it on. I think that works quite nicely. Just sing and party time. It's fine. I could have just done party time, couldn't I, and got rid of the just sing and... Anyway, whatever. Moving on. Come on, Jess. I'm just going to stick on my leaves in that last section. I actually kind of forgot about that last section. So now I have to pull up some of the title to make sure it goes under, because I definitely want those under the title so that the title stands out a little bit more. The just is kind of getting a bit lost, but that's okay. And then once these are all on, I will get out some splatters. And then we will move to the close-up photos. Oh, enamel dots. I forgot about enamel dots. I love these enamel dots. There are some beautiful love hearts. There are some little tiny circles. There are some word phrases. They are so fun and they color match perfectly. That is something that Steph nails every single time, I think, as color matching and combining different supplies and like collections and having it work together. I feel like it's a skill that people either have or they don't have, and I'm not entirely sure I have it, but Steph does. She's great. So I do love this. So then once I get on those enamel dots, I'm going to pop on some splatters, and I am using some splatters that Steph had in a mixed media kit quite a few months ago, and because I've had them for so long and I haven't used them, they need a really good shake up. So once I have done that, I'm splattering on some gold, which is super cute. They're just little teeny tiny splatters, which I love. You will see them a little bit more in the close-ups, which are coming on any minute. Just going to pop on some white. Now this white, when it dries more like shiny and sparkly than it does white, which is really cute. And then here are the close-up photos. They are so fun, and as you can see, me and my girls are just rocking out. We're probably screaming, I want it that way. Really, really loud, and it's totally worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this layout, and I look forward to sharing more with you throughout the month. Thank you, everybody. Have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.